All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting, the greatest show on earth. I'm Trice Too Easy. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, guys. Please, if you're feeling extra generous today, give me a subscribe. It would mean a lot. I would love to have 4,000 subscribers before the year ends. So yeah, hit the subscribe button today. All I ask, please, if you have a second, just go. It takes 2 seconds of your time. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. So please do that. If you've been here, give me a comment, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my videos a lot as well. And lastly, if you'd like to join the Discord, which is the best sports betting community that has ever been created on earth, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay, so we are going to do a very quick review of yesterday. I haven't been doing the reviews. I've just been going up. I've been positive. It's just been like 1 unit, half a unit, 1 unit, 1.4 units. But yesterday, football came, and I did what I've been doing. I put the belt to ass, per the usual. So, review yesterday real quick. Then we'll do the player props for football. Then we'll go over the football slate. Great game I want to talk about. A lot of info on it. A lot of advice I want to give you guys for this game specifically, because there's going to be a lot of parlays on this game. I don't want you guys to get cooked. And then we'll go do the NBA slate, 7 games, small slates. We'll do that. Show you some props and shit I like, and then we'll get out of here. By the way, guys, Discord's growing a lot, man. People keep joining, so I do appreciate it. $5 right now, guys. Just come jump in. 5 measly ass bucks. Get in here and be part of something that's really good, and it'll help you make money sports betting. Okay, yesterday, so 10-4. 10-4, and that was with the fucking wait. Didn't the Commanders win? The Commanders won. They came back. That's right, the major upset. So actually, that's wrong. I went 11-3 yesterday. What a day. Bryce Young almost got it, and Brock Bowers got 78. So I was this close. Ooh, I was so close to a full sweep. 11-3 though. What a fucking day. I can't do anything wrong with football. And we hit a big parlay. I can't do anything wrong. The Discord, I posted a parlay for everybody in Discord. That also hit. This year with football has been so crazy. Hold on. I just can't do anything wrong. Like every time the football slate comes, I've never had a season in all of my life sports betting where I just literally every single week, it's so weird. It's not weird to be winning, but the way that, I'm talking every goddamn Sunday, and people will vouch for you. It's parlay hit. Slate just getting fucking demolished. Like, it's been like this for fucking 17 weeks straight. It's unbelievable. So, just wanted to share this. I can't believe how this football season's gone for me. Anyways, let's just get into the damn props for football tonight. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do it a little different. So, oh shit, hold on. Let me get it pulled up so you can actually see the screen and my camera turned off. All right, give me a sec. Let me get this right here. Let's do this. Then let's do this. Hit this button here. Boom, that should work. All right, we're good. Sorry about that. So, first prop that I'm on, guys, is going to be Brock Purdy over 250 passing yards. So, first things first, guys, he's hit it in a pass versus him. He had a 267-yard game versus him last year. Now, on top of that, he has a 57% hit rate on the season. So, he's hitting this more than he's not hitting it. And the Lions are 28th in the league in passing defense. They are terrible defending the pass. And Brock Purdy's been eating teams alive. And that's with a struggling Deebo Samuels. He's still been eating teams alive, guys. So for me, I see no world where Brock Purdy can't get 250 tonight. Bad versus the pass. He's hit it more than he hasn't, and he has a history where he's hit it versus them before. The 3 things you really want to see he's done. Brock Purdy for 250 is a lock for me. Next, Deebo Samuels, 50 yards. Now, this one, he's hit it before in the past. On the season, he's got a 50% hit rate, so he hits it or he doesn't. He had a cold slump here those last 6 games, but then he woke up. And again, they are 32nd in the league versus receiving yards allowed. That means they're the worst in football at allowing big plays, big catches, receiving yards, yard after catch, which Deebo Samuels is a menace at. I wouldn't be surprised if Deebo goes for 100 to 150 yards tonight. I'm being dead serious. And the 49ers are making it a point to get him the ball. I think they understand that if we want to be successful, we want to compete, Deebo has to get the damn ball in there, and they're trying to get it to him. After these 4 games, he broke out with a 96 versus the Dolphins, who are very good versus the pass. Now they're versus the worst pass game. This is the perfect back-to-back scenario for Deebo to get a bunch of yards and then build that confidence, and the team start, trusting in him, and the quarterback start trusting in him again as well. Coming off the 96 versus tough defense. Now he's versus the worst in the league. He has another big game. This is just a perfect script for him to get a lot of yards and have a big night. So Debo for 50 is way too low in my opinion. Lock that. It's a Mega Max Mortal Nuke, one of my favorite plays of the night. And lastly, Jahmyr Gibbs for 90 yards. Now, on the season, again, yes, 24% hit rate. He was sharing the carries with David Montgomery. First game without David Montgomery, 109 rushing yards. Now, that was versus the Bears, who suck versus the run. However, the 49ers, their only weak spot on defense is the running. People can run all over them. They're 17th in the league, but that's not great. And so, yeah, I mean, you can't really pass on the 49ers, guys. I want to be clear. They're first in the league versus passing. You can't pass on them. All you can do is run. Jahmyr Gibbs, I think he has his way. I think he can get over 90. It's not going to be no easy 90 yards now. I'm not saying that. But I think that they can run the ball. I think that usually this would be a spot where to use David Montgomery. But instead, because he's out, we're going to see Jahmyr Gibbs. And I think that he gets in here and does his thing. I really do. So I'm not going to be surprised if he hits 90. I'm going to take him for 90. And I think they're going to be forced to run the ball. So 90 yards. Now, if they fall behind this, we'll get cooked. This is the more risky. I actually like these two, the Brock Purdy and Debo more. But I am going to throw this on. I might play it for a quarter or a half a unit, which I don't typically do. But I'm a little worried about this. I'm worried about the Lions tonight in general. I just don't want to talk about it too much. Now, two props I want to show you guys that I would not suggest betting tonight, that I know a lot of people are going to throw in their parlays and a lot of people are going to look at these guys and think this is a no-brainer. First one, George Kittle. I am not playing this. Now, originally I was like, I'm all over George Kittle, 70 yards. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go. He's their guy. Now, here's the thing, guys. History, he missed it. 2024 season, he's hit it less than he's got it, although he has been hot lately. Last 5, I mean, he's got a few big games in there. I get it, and you might look at the Lions and be like, they're 28th in the league versus receiving yards. They're terrible pass defense. I'm going to take George Kittle, and I'm going to take him for 90, 100. I'm going to take his line. Guys, versus the tight end, they are first in the league. They allow the fewest yards to tight end in the league. So even though the Lions pass defense is awful, I understand that, but you got to look deeper into it. First, the tight end, they lock him the fuck up. George Kittle should have the clamps of hell on him tonight. Now, I'm not saying the line can't hit. I'm not saying he can't have a big night. He's a star. What I'm saying is, do you want to risk your hard-earned money versus a team that is number one at stopping this man's position from getting yards? I absolutely do not. So, hasn't hit it much on the season. He's hit it less than he's got it. He has a history of getting shut down by them, and they are ranked 1 in the league versus tight ends. They allow 35 yards to a tight end per game. The tight ends don't do anything versus them, guys. That's on average. That includes the big games and the low games. Tight ends get locked up. So they are worse in the league at receiving, yes. But versus that tight end, you're not getting him the ball. So be wary with George Kittle. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, guys. Again, it's very easy to think Lions, he's their guy. He's a superstar. Who else are they going to throw to? Trust me, I get it. And he did hit it in the past. On the season, though, he's gone under more than he hasn't. And the 49ers are number 1 in football versus receiving yards allowed to wide receivers. So, again, be very wary betting Amon-Ra St. Brown today. Or any of the Lions receivers, guys, because they are ranked 1 versus the pass, guys. These 49ers, although their record's not great and although they haven't had the best season, their defense is number 2 in all of football. And versus the pass, they are number 1. The only thing you can do on them is run the ball. So just some food for thought I want to show you guys. Careful with Amon-Ra and the Lions passing in general, and careful with George Kittle, because this is an easy trap to fall into. Pretty reasonable line, terrible pass team. Oh, I'm going to go George Kittle. They lock tight ends the fuck down, guys, so be careful. Okay, that's all I wanted to say on that. Let's get into the actual slate and talk about the game. So, for the game. Oh, man, I ain't got this shit ready to go either. My bad, guys. Let me get this pulled up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so, the game. We have Lions 49ers. I would lean, believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this, I would lean the 49ers plus 3.5, or I would lean the under that is way too high, under 50.5. Now, this probably seems a little weird to a lot of people. A lot of people probably, what the fuck are you talking about? How are you getting here? And guys, this is not me being a sharp. This is me just common sense as always. First things first, guys. The 49ers are a complete counter pick to the Lions. Everything that the Lions are good at doing on offense, the 49ers are the best at stopping. So all the power points that you would like for the Lions get stopped by the 49ers. On top of that, the 49ers are second in the league in defense. The Lions are good at big plays and big flashy plays and running up scores. The 49ers are the best at limiting points. They are the best at stopping big plays. They are the best at stopping receivers from getting going. The Lions are missing their power running back, David Montgomery, who they typically would pick here to have most of the carries versus a team like the 49ers. Instead, they have Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm not saying they can't run the ball on the 49ers. What I'm saying is the running back that they want in is not there. They got to use the speed kind of quick back in Jahmyr Gibbs. I do think he has some success tonight. I am taking him to get 90 because I think their O-line and the way they run the ball is just too good. And I think that's the only thing you can do versus the 49ers. But if they fall behind, these Lions are going to be fucked if they come into a spot where they have to compete to throw the ball in the air. They're going to be cooked. On the other side, guys, everything that the 49ers are good at, minus the tight end passing, the Lions are bad at. The Lions are great at stopping the run, but the 49ers don't run the ball. The Lions are okay at limiting short plays, but Brock Purdy gonna throw that bitch down the field. Every single thing that this is just a complete counter pick. Sometimes the worst team in the league can see the best team and they can lose because of counter pick spots. This is just a terrible spot for the Lions. And on top of that, I don't think the Lions really give a shit. They win or lose. They in the playoffs. So I think that this is just such a bad matchup for the Lions here. And I don't know how the Lions can keep up if they fall behind. So if they get ahead early and then they can just, if the 49ers cannot stop the run, the Lions will just run the ball all game. But either way, it's low scoring. I think either way, the Lions run a lot. I think the 49ers go a little choppy play, big play, big play. I just think it's going to be a lot of time ran off the clock, an ugly game, low scoring and competitive, and I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers pull it out. This is the line of 50 is insane to me. I don't know where they're getting this. You have the number one team in the league at limiting receiving yards. How do you get 50 fucking points on the spread? Mind you, the 49ers, yeah, I think they can move the ball. The Lions are the worst team at versus receiving yards, but they don't have them super big stars unless Debo gets rolling and just has the game of his career. 50 is insane. So how I actually played it though, guys, just to be safe. Okay, hold on. But yeah, just to be safe, I took the under 57.5, and then I took the 49ers plus 9.5. So that's just how I chose to play it, guys. I parlayed it at plus 100. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Under 57.5, 49ers plus 9.5. The odds come out to plus 100. I think the 49ers win anyway, so juice it. I think it goes way under, so juice it. Give me it for even money. That's how I chose to play it, guys. Okay, so what are my actual plays for football? Jahmyr Gibbs, 90 rushing, Brock Purdy, 250 passing, Debo Samuels, 50 receiving, parlayed under 57.5 and 49ers plus 9.5 at plus 100. Now, let's go and get into the NBA slate and talk about this. These are my final plays. I shouldn't be there. Let me go do this. Let's do the props first. So, first prop I'm going to be on, guys, Seth Curry, not Steph, Seth Curry, under 1.5 assists, guys. 89% hit rate on the season. They're 8th in the league at versus assists with the guard. The Bulls are. So history of not hitting it. Head to head, he's got 0 both times. This season, he's gone way under his assist mark. He's just not the guy to pass the ball. I don't know why he's even at 2. I think the line should be 1. So at 2, I'm happy to get it. Next, James Harden under 22.5 points. This may surprise some people, but 60% hit rate on the under for the season. History of 8, 19 versus them. And they're 4th in the league. In points allowed to the shooting guard. So I think he gets locked up pretty hard today versus these Pelicans. I think he facilitates more than he shoots. So history, you got the 3 boxes you want. He's not good. They're good versus his position at shutting him down. History of hitting it, and he's not hit it much on the season at a 60%. So James Harden under. Next, this might surprise some people. Domantas Sabonis under 14.5 boards. He's got a 72% hit rate on the under. His underline's always too high. A history head-to-head of 13, 11, 11, and 12. So he's got a history of not hitting it. 72% hit rate on the year. The only thing that doesn't check is his rebounds allowed versus the team. They are bad at it. They give up a lot of centers. the Mavs give up a lot of boards to centers. They don't do great versus them. But Devon is just, with this history and how little he's hit this season, I don't think he gets it tonight. I'm on his under. And then lastly, Nicholas Batum for them Clippers just to get a 3. 68% hit rate on the season. He's got one versus them before, and they are versus the forward. They're 23rd in the league at allowing 3. So can you just tweak up one for me, please? Give me 1 3. That's all I ask you, Nicholas Batum. Please, let's make it happen, okay? Now, let's get into the spread today on the straights. Bulls and the Hornets. We'll be on the Bulls minus 4.5. The Hornets just suck. This doesn't really take any thought, honestly, guys. Like, the Bulls are pretty damn good. They're spread covering machines, and the Hornets just suck. So give me the Bulls to cover by 5. Knicks and the Wizards. I almost took it. I almost laid it, but they won 11.5. It's too much. I got some football plays I'm very confident in. A couple basketball props that I really like. So I just don't see the point in forcing it at 11.5. I faded. Clippers and the Pelicans. Guys, Clippers are really good, and I'm not mad at you if you take the 4.5. Again, I just think the Pelicans games can go either way. I don't have a read on them, so I'm not taking it. But if you want to take the Clippers minus 4.5, be my guest. Nuggets and the Jazz, guys. I'm on the Nuggets minus 6.5. The Jazz are awful. The Nuggets are pretty damn good. The Jazz have no chance versus a good center like Joker. I don't see any world where the Jazz can hang with them. To me, this is just a really solid spot for the Nuggets, and the line is very fair. The Nuggets have been getting really good lines. I know they've struggled this season, but some of these lines are crazy, like 7 points versus the Jazz. Give me the Nuggets. Cavs and the Warriors, Cavs minus 4.5. Cavs minus 4.5 versus pretty much any team in the league. It's a no-brainer. We don't need to really discuss it. Like, the Warriors are just a mid-of-the-mall team. The Cavs are 27-4, and they've covered the spread like crazy. So, yeah, Cavs minus 4.5. Mavs and the Kings, I get it. Lucas hurt, but get the fuck out of here. Mavs plus 3.5. The Kings are awful. They're 13-19 on the season, and I don't trust them at all. Mavs plus 3.5. And then lastly, you got the 76ers, and you got the Trailblazers. Full fucking fade. I want no part of either of these teams, guys. They just don't interest me. I don't care what happens. They both suck. What are my NBA plays today? Bulls minus 4.5. Seth Curry under 1.5 assists. James Harden under 22.5 points. Nick Batum over a 3, or to score a 3. Nuggets minus 6.5. Cavs minus 4.5. Mavs plus 3.5. And Domantas Sabonis under 14.5 boards. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. And let's fucking crack these, folks.